Okay, final score from Shaftesbury Park. Dings Crusaders 31, Blackheath 36. And a really good game of rugby, actually, played in very difficult conditions, very gusty wind, and I think a little bit of rain before kick-off, which made things a bit greasy as well to add to the fun. But 2 tries from wing Jake Hennessy and a hat-trick for club captain and hooker Billy Harding, his second of the season to date, giving Blackheath their 4th bonus point win of the season in 5 matches to date, though they were pushed hard all the way by a Dings side who never were far off the pace. Hennessy crossed with his first score in just 2 minutes played, put across by Jake Lloyd's inside ball. Ed Scragg, touchdown, loose ball for a second after Raph Hollister made the break through the midfield, which gave Blackheath a 12-3 lead. But Dings, loose head Archie Stanley was driven across, and then a lovely bit of footballing skill from centre Vic Worsnip sent fullback Harry Rowson over, and Raph Weston adding the 2 conversions to give the hosts the lead. Harding drove over for parity at the break, but Blackheath missed a couple of opportunities. Players good attacking moves, but players queuing up to knock on. And Dings had the better start to the second period, despite now playing into the wind, with hooker Sam Cartwell going under the uprights. Nevertheless, Blackheath's line out and driving maul were just irresistible all game, and Harding added his second and third tries in between times, sandwiching Hennessy's second, which came with the wing gliding across off first phase off scrum ball. Alex Bilton went over late for the hosts to ensure a tight finish and giving the hosts 2 bonus points for their trouble. But Blackheath defended well, turning ball over twice in the second period and crucially at the death to clear and claim victory. And I've got hat-trick scorer Billy Harding with me now. We talked a few weeks ago, Billy, about that hat-trick being really elusive. You keep getting a brace of tries. Now 2 in 5 matches. You're just getting greedy, aren't you?
I mean, you talked about the wind today. It was a huge factor. Trying to throw in the lineouts at 40 mile an hour winds was pretty tricky, and a lot of the pressure for me and for Archie Bourne as well, while both the hookers, that pressure was taken off by Scragg, our line-out caller. Ed's done a fantastic job so far this season, and he just called the line out very well and took a lot of the pressure with us off the line out, and the result of that was going to our maul, which is our bread and butter, and it's been very effective for the last few years, and something the coaches Strads and Henry put a lot of work into, and it's good to see it paying off in the games.
And Jake, 2 tries for you, but actually also it's always going to be a difficult day for the back 3 under a high ball inevitably, but I think you all coped with that really well. I know you took 1 ball cleanly, Ed Dunford a few as well, and Sam Morley. I mean, that's quite an effort in very, very difficult conditions.
Yeah, look, it was definitely very, very windy out there. It was hard playing into that wind. Thought Sam and Ed in the backfield did a fantastic job. Obviously taking those long kicks, their 10 had a big boot on him. And yeah, did a good job running it back, and I thought we were able to manage the game very well, especially in that first half.
A lot of pressure on the second. Put yourselves under pressure again, though, with a big penalty count. I think 12 in the second period. Billy, that is something that you need to work on, isn't it?
Definitely, and it's been a big focus for us so far this year. A big part of that too was the first half, where we were playing into that wind, and I thought we were very dominant, and on top of the poor discipline, missed 2 or 3 clear chances to score. So got to be more clinical, and then secondly reduce the penalty count, and then means we hopefully don't have as many close games, which I know the fans are having a lot of nervous times watching the games and the finishes, but it's exciting for the neutrals.
And talking to close games, it's likely to be another one next week, with a big one really, the Kent Derby. Tunbridge Juddians coming to visit Utilita Well Hall. So ask both of you, but Jake first. You've played in all 4, I think, previous league games against TJs. Honours even, 2 wins each. How are you looking forward to that one?
Yeah, look, it's a massive game. They're a good club. They've recruited well over the summer. They'll be desperate to come up and put their stamp on National 1 again. I think there's a healthy rivalry between the 2 clubs. We'll both be going at the game pretty hard. Bill it up as a big game, and hopefully we can get a decent crowd down at Well Hall to cheer us on.
And Billy, I think last word to you. I think your first Kent Derby. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, we've got quite a few rivalries now in the league, haven't we? Thought we'd have lost them a bit, maybe with Esher and Richmond leaving the league, but we've got Rams coming up too, we've got TJs, and we've just had the Roslyn derby. So yeah, this league's a really exciting one to play in, and there's always some fantastic matches, and I'm sure next week won't be any different.
Thanks, great game today, thank you both, and look forward to next week.
Cheers, Coxy.